Welcome back, everyone, to Ancient Knowledge 144, Twin Flames 144. So glad to have you. For all of you who have come across us before, and if you're a subscriber, welcome back. Thank you so much. We love to have you aboard. For those of you who may be new to the channel or who just haven't subscribed yet, come on and subscribe. Jump on board. We're just getting started, right? We'd love to hear your comments. We'd love to hear if something's working for you or if it's not. So please comment, like, subscribe, share. What we have today is another of our divinely channeled custom spreads. And this one, I got to tell you, I'm very excited about. As I've been told from our Ascended Masters that we have 12 of the 44 that are going to step up and provide a custom spread for each and every one of our 12 signs. This spread may be used if it's, let's say, for example, it's a Gemini custom spread, and you are a Gemini and would like to lay your own spread and reading for yourself, you may use this spread. If you are a tarot reader and you want to use it for your audience when you're doing Gemini spread, you know, a monthly spread, weekly spread, whatever, or if you have a client, anyone who's looking for help, and they happen to be, for example, a Gemini, then you could use that custom spread. So really, you can use it in a multitude of ways, right? But each sign is going to have their own custom spread, and I'm very excited about that. I don't know about y'all. To find yours, you'll want to go to our playlist and look. It's most likely going to be cataloged underneath Ascended Masters Speak, only for you category. And then you should see for all 12 signs, only for you Cancer, only for you Taurus, etc. All right, guys, let's get started. I'm very excited about it. I hope you are too. Virgos, it is your turn for a custom read. A custom spread, actually, followed by an actual premier reading, which for you will be basically a timeless energy read when we get through this. Let's try to find out who's going to step up as an Ascended Master for your reading. Nobody's been popping, so I've just been cutting cards and throwing. Let's see. Oh, okay. Virgos, you have probably one of my faves. Someone that we'll be working closely with in some other videos in the near future. Now, there is debate on how his name is pronounced. Thoth. I pronounce his name Thoth or Thought. Egyptian god known for writing, for creating of writing and knowledge. Okay? All right. So what I'm going to do is hold these as such and just pull cards and put them where Spirit, where Thoth is telling me to put them, right? Position number 1, Virgos, is going to be approximately right here, okay? Position 2 is going to follow going to the left. And I'm also told to put 3 here. Interesting. So we have 1, 2, and 3. And 4. Where do you guys want 4? Okay, let's bring these down a little bit because I'm being told 4 is going to go here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5. And yes, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Where would you like 7, 8, and 9? 7. Oh, interesting. I'm asked to move my candle slightly upward because 7 needs to go right about here. 8. Oh, right here again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and finally 9. All right. So let's take a look at this spread. So Virgos, this is for you. This is your spread. I know you can't see all of this card down here, but when we do get to the part in the video where we're actually turning them over and reading them, I promise you I'll make sure that you can see all of the cards, or at least see the ones that are being read at that time. Okay. Now the next step here, Virgos, is we need to ask Spirit, and I do, if you're hearing pages flip, it's my notepad. This is being channeled to me as we speak. So I am making my known notes as we go. As a matter of fact, there's my pen. Here it is. Okay, so Spirit asked us to place card number 1 right here. Right down here. Okay? Right where you see my fingers. This position. Okay, interesting. So specifically, in this lifetime, this position represents past energies which play a role in this overall reading. Whatever the energy of this read, whatever it is that we're looking at, is in this lifetime, past energies playing a role in that. Whereas position number 2, that's right here to the left of it, that's why they said this lifetime. Because position number 2 is past life energies, which are playing a role in this reading. Wow, this is going to be fun. Now, other influences. Number 3 is other influences outside of Virgo. So, people, places, things outside of Virgo, of you, right? That pertain to the overall energy in this reading as well. Okay. Interestingly enough, you're going to step out and do something a little bit different from some of the others, Virgo. We are going to skip to and note. I don't know why it wasn't laid that way, but we're going to jump over to card number 7 to pull next. Now, I asked myself, I asked them, well, then why didn't we just go 1, 2, 3, 4, etc.? They just said because. Just because. All right. So, this is still position 7 and will be laid out as the 7th card, but it is going to be pulled as the 4th card pulled after the number 3. It evidently represents you, Virgo. This is your energy. This is your energy. So we'll pull it next. Let me make a note of that. But we're not going to change its position. Okay. Now, position number 4, we will go back in line now. So once we've pulled this, I guess, and gotten a really good look at your energy and what we've already pulled down here, you know, I know there's a method to the madness. There always is. Position number 4 is your goals, Virgo. Your goals, desires, dreams right now. So whatever this whole thing is about or whatever's currently going on in your life, this position number 4 represents your goals, desires, dreams. Position number 5 to the right. Obstacles, challenges. What's crossing Virgo is what I'm getting first to write down. What's crossing Virgo, and then I also get little extra synonyms in a way of obstacles, challenges for Virgo. Position number 6. Healing. So what Virgo needs to heal from or is currently healing from. And evidently this is crucial for you Virgos to each individually identify what that is for you. Because I'm getting crucial. I'm getting what Virgo needs to heal from or is currently healing from, and that it's crucial for their forward momentum. So let's take a minute on that one when you're analyzing this yourself for yourself, okay? What resonates for you, Virgo. Okay, position. Well, I guess we jumped to 8 and 9 because we did 7 already. So position 8 and 9 will go together as your special spirit message, your unexpected, your hidden, soon to be revealed message from Thoth to you Virgos. Exciting, y'all. Exciting. Okay, Virgos. This is actually going to be the premier reading of the custom Virgo spread for the energy, for Virgo's energy right now. Timeless. And when I say timeless, by the way, I hope you all realize that that means that someone who comes across this video in 6 months, they were meant to come across it. It will hold the same energies that it's holding for us right now. Those same energies will remain alive in this reading. So it's timeless. It's timeless when you come across it. And we have, without any further to ado, card position number 1. In this lifetime, the past energy is playing a role in this reading. Well, it looks like a beautiful card to me. You have the Empress. You have the number 3 of the higher arcana. You have the mother, the ultimate mother, nurturer. And look at her hold this. It looks like wheat stalks, leaves, and even maybe a lotus flower or something coming out of the side of her head here. Honestly, guys, I think that the Empress, the Empress screams a lot on her own, but I'm getting a very distinct feeling that this will make more sense as I reveal more cards. So let's go on to number 2, past life energies. Oh, dang. First of all, y'all are playing in the major arcana here to launch this. But this position 2, past life energies playing a role in this reading. Well, you have the Star as a past life energy, which breaks down to a number 8, but number 17 is the Star, and she represents actually healing. She can represent a lot of things, folks, but she definitely represents healing. She also represents stardom. Making a little bit more sense, as this carries the energy of your current lifetime, but in the past. This carries the energy of a past life or lives that are influencing this. I'm feeling that, number 1, you've lived many past lives. Number 1. Number 2, you've been in the limelight before in past lives. And that memory will come back very quickly to you. You ask, why do you ask? I'm not a star. Most of you probably aren't in the major limelight. Some of you may be. But why would this all come up? Yes, I'm thinking, of course, maybe you will be. Let's truck on. And that would not be too far-fetched from a lot of the other readings I've been doing. So we've got a lot of folks out there. Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on. 8 of Swords is typically, traditionally, that card that indicates that, the woman's usually blindfolded. The swords are all around her, or the orbs, or whatever the case may be in the different decks. But she's feeling insecure. She's feeling like she's trapped. But when you look very closely at the pictures, there's nothing holding her there. The swords are there, sure, but she opens her eyes, and none of them are piercing her, and none of them are blocking her. So it's a self-made imprisonment, or a self-thought. So this 8 of Air, I believe, too, is saying in its own way, as she drops these feathers through the clouds, she's clearing a window, if you will, to be able to see below. She's clearing that window to see how to get out, to see how to go further, to see how, in this particular case, to see through the cloud and what's below. So she's not even, unlike traditional 8 of Swords cards, she's not so much in that self-imposed imprisonment. Her blindfolds are off. She's figuring out how to clear a window to see. And that position was the other influences, people, places, things outside of Virgo themselves that attributes to this overall energy. So again, Virgo, for me in this reading, it kind of reiterates what I was saying here about the star maybe not being your first rodeo or lifetime in the limelight, or first rodeo or lifetime in having to figure out some things, having to overcome some obstacles, and you've done it many times. You're an old pro at that. That's what I'm getting off of this. Wow. So let's jump over and see what your energy is, Virgo. Oh, wow. 3 of water, which is akin to a 3 of cups, 3 of hearts. And what's amazing here, because in this deck, and I'm not going to go hunting those cards down, but in this deck, the Ace of Water is just one single seahorse with one very large pearl held in its tail as it goes through the water. I forget exactly what 2 looks like, but 3, I think 2 might be a human, a feminine coming out of that seahorse body and shell, kind of blending. And as we look further at this one, we see that same female, look, out of the so-called neck of the seahorse is coming her head, hair, all that type of stuff. This arm is a human arm. But yet the bottom half of the body, maybe even 3/4, most of the body and torso is still yet in a fish body. So this is collaboration. This is having those come together. This is the one pearl actually turning into levels, actually turning into the initial, the secondary. Now we've got it up here as the third. This is collaboration. This is a mixing of energies and vibes. This is you, Virgo, in great transformation as you go to, well, from what we get down here, there's some type of limelight. This must be work, I'm assuming. I guess it doesn't have to be because I don't know. Work, projects, ideas, creativity, gifts for the world, whatever it is, whatever it is. And possibly even just within your own world. Meaning it could be a gift. Maybe you are moving up the ladder at your company and becoming more known. Maybe you're being promoted to the CEO or the COO or some type of position in a company that brings you this, you're in the limelight. I don't know, but that is you doing that. Now, let's move on to position number 4. Which is, by the way, you've probably noticed me turn 1 or 2. I don't remember that we're upside down, upright, unless I am told ahead of time, which I would announce to you ahead of time. I do not read upside down. It's rare that I'm asked to do that. 3 of Earth is in the 4th position of Virgo's goals, desires, dreams right now. In other words, in relation to all of this, right now. And you have the 3 of Earth. Now, we just came off of the 3 of water, right? The 3 of Earth is manifest in your reality, right? Earth, Pentacles, that which is tangible, right? And I feel an urge to consult the guide on this particular card, so I'm going to do so. The 3 of Earth is teamwork, building on solid foundations, group efforts, dedicated collaboration. So really, and I had mentioned that about this 3 of water, but really the collab is this 3 of Earth. What I am building is grounded in a solid foundation, so I know I can trust that it will not slip away suddenly. I am joined by others in coordinated efforts to bring forth what we have chosen to co-create. Co-creation. The architecture of my dreams is becoming tangible. What did I say? The tangible. Taking shape before me And I share my joy and pride with my partners and supporters, teachers and students. We are all learning, growing, and building collaboratively. Collaboratively, right? And in going back, I got what I felt off of it, which I don't take back because that's intuitive reading. However, this is more about celebration, enjoying community, sharing exuberance, team spirit, common goal, friendship. So I believe what I was tapping into with the co-collaboration and the teamwork in this card is absolutely true, but it's more of you venturing out there and kind of establishing, meeting, getting to know those people, places, things, which then you've actually taken action on and are collaborating over here. Then we have position number 5, which is what is crossing Virgo? Obstacles, challenges, etc. Wheel of Fortune is obstacles for our Virgo right now. I think we all kind of have an idea of what the Wheel of Fortune is about in regards to destiny. And, you know, sometimes you're on top, sometimes you're on bottom, all that good stuff. However, I love the way Collette Baron-Reid puts this, or her guides put it, and I want to read it. Destiny meets synchronicity, and that's why I want to read this. This is very important for y'all right now. I am in awe to experience many meaningful coincidences that prove to me that Spirit has my back. These lucky breaks and moments when things just turn out perfectly show how we're all connected. My gamble will pay off when I trust my co-creative partnership with Spirit. My destiny is obvious to me now. And my spirit guide said to me, look at this one more time, because another thing we want to emphasize is this is the co-creativeness with Spirit more than it is other people, places, and things, where this truly is about other people, places, and things in your collaboration. And this destiny meets synchronicity. You all, I know, are shaking your head. You've already commented. You've already been entrenched in a synchronistic world for a minute. You may have a lot of questions, I'm sure you do, about certain meanings of numbers you see, or patterns, or a multitude of coincidental, synchronistic things that are happening in your life, right? That's what this is referring to. And it's also saying, yeah, you're not nuts. Keep making note of it. Start maybe watching and seeing what it means possibly more to you. Start logging some of this stuff and you might see a pattern. And then we're going to move right on directly to position number 6, which is, Ace of Air, Ace of Swords. Nice. Nice. And the position meaning, if you will, is what Virgo needs to heal from or is currently healing from. You may be absolutely aware and in the middle of doing that. Or you may not be quite as aware, and you need to become so and do it. Because it is crucial, whatever this healing is for you, Virgo, for each of you individually, is crucial to your forward momentum. So an Ace of Air is akin to an Ace of Swords. Well, an Ace of Swords is the beginning of action, movement, right? It's the beginning of that. It's the swords are mental clarity, action, sometimes considered force, right? The shadow aspect of it would be too forceful, or would be considered aggressive as opposed to assertive. But this is assertive, this is action. And in that position of what you maybe need to heal from or are currently healing from, why would that be there? I'm being shown very clearly that for some of you Virgos, for at least some of you, not all of you, you've grown up with, or you have a great deal of experience with very dominating energies around you. They may have even controlled you much of your life. So much so, and maybe it's not even, okay, so energies such as an individual, maybe a father or even a mother. This does not have to be masculine. A parent, an institution, a religion, a belief system, educational, like maybe, you know, experiences throughout your educational upbringing, a spouse. Maybe it's an ex-spouse. And listen, folks, if it's current and if it's abusive, if it's destructive in any way, because why else would you need to heal from it? And it's still in your life, then maybe the first thing we need to do is cut that out. And I am never, ever suggesting someone to end a relationship. Or maybe it's a familial relationship. Maybe it's a friendship. Maybe it's romantic. I don't know. But if it's still in your life, let's take a real hard look at that. And it's not healthy. Now, if it's not that, if it's a past energy, this is just indicating that either you are currently healing from that, or you need to be. Maybe you think you already have. I don't know. That's what they're saying to me. That's what they're saying. 8 and 9 go together as your, just for you, from Thoth. Just for you, Virgos. And I'm going to pull them up together. But first, the number 8. Wow. 6 of Fire has shown up in about a third of the readings that I've done of the custom Zodiac spreads. As well as the 5 of Earth, which is like a 5 of Pentacles, right? So this would 5 of Earth, 5 of Pentacles, 5 of coins, if you will. 6 of Fire, 6 of Wands. Inspiration. Now, these 2 cards are your special spirit message. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to consult the book one more time. And I have read so many times about this 6 of Fire, I should have it memorized, but I want you to hear it directly out of the book, and as well as the 5 of Earth. And if we need, we'll do some clarifying. 6 of Fire is, and I just love this, stepping up into the limelight. Stepping up into the limelight, being an enlightened influencer. How can you be an influencer if you don't have some limelight? I generously model my transformation so that others might be inspired. I put my light atop a hill so it can shine forth, helping others to find their way. I remain aware of shadows and people who have trouble basking in the warm light of higher awareness. It's very important that you don't get pulled down out of your own awareness. I bless them, but do not dim my own beacon. It's a time to renew my trust that I am contributing to the highest good of all in my own unique way. Never forget that. That's a special message. Along with the 5 of Earth. And what a beautiful card. We see what appears to be a feminine wrapped up in different earthly material. The 5 of Earth says alternative forms of abundance, the illusion of lack, overlooked treasures. Now, in a lot of traditional cards, this will show a couple that is standing next to what appears to be a church, something of that nature, and definitely in lack, needy, right? So, but this card is actually telling you, you will find alternative forms of abundance, and that it is an illusion of lack. You're overlooking treasures. This is remember, this is a special message to you guys. All is not as it seems. All is not as it seems. So this is a time to look again. A change in perception can bring into focus the results that you are seeking or have sought, just in a different form than expected. So keep an open mind, Virgos. Keep an open mind. Don't decide. Do not limit yourself on options, on opportunities, or on outcomes, right? Don't do that. I am called, you are called, Virgos, to move away from poverty consciousness and open your eyes to treasures before you that are suddenly illumined. The illusion of wealth gives way to true abundance. Okay? What you focus on, you bring about. What you think about, you bring about. There is no need to fear that the rug will be pulled out from underneath you. Let go of that, Virgos. What we draw attention to grows. So I count my blessings and realize I have more than I thought. What you think about comes about. Count your blessings. Be grateful for what you do have. Don't see the lack. See the illusion of the abundance, and it will be real. I have come far in my quest for building up what I need. And you have, Virgos. For those Virgos that are listening to this reading, I do feel the majority of your energies is very ancient. And even more opportunities for expecting abundance await. So I have come far in my quest for building up what I need, and even more opportunities for experiencing abundance await. Wow. That's awesome, Virgos. I hope that this message delivered to you as much as it did to me, and I, just in providing it for you. I love you all so much. We'll see you next time. Bye.